The Go Show, your source for information, inspiration, and always a few dates to add to your calendar. And we have all of that today. We also have Brother T. Rawls coming in during the second half of the show to take over and to tell you about some other exciting things that he has going on. So it's going to be a great show. Make sure you share this show. Remember, we don't just pop up on everybody's feed. So you want to go and share it in your in all of your Facebook posts or your groups. And we would love to have everybody get that out. And if you have friends that do not have Facebook, they can watch it on YouTube, and they can also listen on the radio, 1100. And they can also go to WSGI1100.com, and as well as our phone app. WSGI now has both an app for Android and for iPhones. So please share, because we've got lots of exciting information going on. I'm going to switch cameras right now to show you our beautiful guests right there. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? All right. But before we go any further, let's go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you for guiding every step that we take. May everything we do and say glorify you. We love you. We praise you. Please bring the people to the classes that need the classes. And please have the people tune in that need to tune in. In the mighty and matchless name of our Savior, Jesus. Amen. All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we excited?
Of course. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are. So as Laverne said, we've been waiting for a clogging class just like this for absolute beginners in Springfield. We've been waiting. It's finally here. I'm so excited. And yes, I was the first person to sign up because I really need to learn this. And, I was thinking, it's kind of like, I know a lot of people are doing that shuffle stuff. Mm-hmm. It's very similar to that, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, ma'am.
So, is it like identical? What are the differences?
With
that shuffling that a lot of people are doing now.
Like the YouTube, TikTok stuff.
Have you been seeing those shuffling videos?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I have seen
like there's two housewives in their garage that are doing it all the time now. And so, because I've had some people come to me in line dance and say, show me how to do this. I'm like, that's not what we're teaching. That's more like clog it, I think.
Yes, ma'am. It all sort of flows the same. Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. So y'all that have been coming to me and asking me about doing the shuffle thing, come to clogging because, I really can't even, see the difference in it.
No, there's a lot of similarities. We've watched it, and there's a lot of steps that are the same. It's kind of the easier probably version of clogging.
Easier version. Oh, okay. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to put the camera on them, and I'm going to have them tell the specifics on the class while I go out and fix something out in the other room. So I'm going to put that on you now. So what you want to do is tell them the dates, the times, the prices, if there's any early bird stuff, and all that. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right back.
Well, we start on, is it August 1st?
August 3rd.
August 3rd. And it'll be on Monday nights at 6 to 7. And we're going to do it for about 5 weeks. And it's 12 and up. And it's very beginner. Everybody's welcome. I'll show you what to do. You have anything else to
How much is it?
Well, the early bird ends today. And that makes it $79. And then from July 15th, it will be $89. And after that, it will be $99 for the 5 weeks.
And it's at Crossroads Christian Bookstore in the Well on the Square at 600 South Main Street in Springfield. Elizabeth will be teaching. She is a very accomplished clogging instructor. And
Champion.
Tell them some of the things that you have done.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I was telling Miss Laverne that I won at Smithville this past weekend, which was awesome.
Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And I've won in past years the Buck Dance Championship in Dixon on the Tennessee State. I have several awards for Kentucky State. I've placed places in Alabama. And I'm actually heading to the Daytona 500 in 2027.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. I got invited to dance with a group there.
That is so awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Pretty
big
excited.
time. Yeah.
So,
Very, very cool. Well, I know that every time I open up Facebook and I see your either you or your mom's page, there you are holding a plaque,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm like, okay, what does she win now? So that's why when I'm like, okay, we have Monday nights open for clogging. I'm like, who am I? Elizabeth. Like I had to think for like 30 seconds who I wanted, and I'm like, I'm going to seek out the best clogger in this whole area.
Well, thank you.
So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
did. And I'm so excited. I'm going to be telling my students today and tomorrow. Matter of fact, today, even though it's Wednesday and I don't normally do a line dance class on Wednesdays, I'm doing a 1:00 absolute beginner line dance class today. So if you are in that category, come on out. I don't normally do that. I'm just testing this out. So if we have a lot of people, but my normal line dance days are Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. to 11:30, and then Thursdays, of course, at 6 p.m. So, but I'm going to be telling everybody this week, you got to make sure you come out. Now, last week, attendance was a little bit low, and I think it's because a lot of people went away for the 4th of July, and they were still gone. They extended it a little bit past that. And so I think that's why attendance at our classes in general last week were just low. But it is time now to get registered because there's an absolute amazing deal with the early bird. And is that expires today, right?
Expires
Yes, ma'am.
today.
Okay. So today at 11:59, you're going to want to register before that time because the normal class is $99.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's for all 5 weeks with a champion. I mean, come on, some people pay that, for one private lesson with a champion. So this is awesome. And then there is an early bird of $89 if you pay by today. But if you are one of the first 10, and I think we do still have a couple spots left at that first 10, so you can get it for $79. So you save $20. So you get all 5 weeks for $79 if you register by 11:59 p.m. today. And you're going to want to do that. Like you guys were talking about when we first came in, I heard you guys talking about just what great exercise it is. How is it Nene?
Yes, ma'am. Nene.
Nene is just, in great health because of the dancing. And, that's one thing I was hearing someone say. They said, well, the biggest anti-aging type of thing that you can do is dancing.
She turns 82 on Saturday.
Oh,
and
my
still
goodness.
in amazing shape.
Happy
Can outwork me.
birthday. That's awesome. So this Saturday's her birthday.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, very cool. Is she excited that Elizabeth's going to be teaching clogging? Does
I
she
think
know?
so.
Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am. She knows
gonna-
I teach private lessons, but I don't think she knows I'm teaching this class yet. I'll have to tell her.
Yeah, tell her because she should come hang out.
Yes,
she's
ma'am.
such a
She'd love
wonderful
to.
lady. Well, I mean, your whole family. I mean, what an awesome family.
Thank you.
I love seeing Will all the time. I see Will all the time because that's where I get my gas.
Yes, ma'am. At Dino.
Ever since I found out that, what's in real gas, I'm like, okay, I need to eat. Just like I'm trying to eat more pure food. Now I'm trying to feed my car more pure gas. So I go to Dino Oil. So yeah, we go to Dino Oil and you see a cool guy in cowboy boots. That's Will.
Yes, ma'am.
I always think like that is just.
He's down there right now.
Is he?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Hi, Will. We're doing a shout out to you. All right.
Keeping busy.
Yeah. So I'm going to be here till 8:29, and then Brother T is going to be coming in. So that's probably new news for Linda, but I had a last minute thing that I had to take care of. But anyways, so I heard that slippery shoes are better than sticky shoes, and that's really much the same thing with line dancing and swing dancing. Same thing. You don't want your shoe to end up on stuck to the floor and your knee going another direction. We've all seen people do that. We don't want to do that.
I've done the same thing. Yes, ma'am. Don't wear rubber-soled boots. They don't work too well.
Yes. So you want to have a slippery sole of some type. It doesn't have to be completely slippery because you don't want to,
Fall.
fall. But you don't need to get tap shoes or, loud shoes or whatever. So, and one thing that works well for me because I've taught dance for over 20 years is I have some tennies that are just so well worn out on the bottom that they're
worn out shoes.
Yes. That they're very nice and comfortable and slippery. And so you want me to check your closet for stuff like that. And then just like anything, and I don't know if you guys do this too, but when I go out to perform, I usually have like 3 pairs of shoes in my car because you have no idea what you are going to be dancing on. Even if you're told like, oh yeah, we've got this beautiful wooden floor or whatever, and you get there and it's a baseball diamond of dirt, so you never know what the floor, or like maybe they just treated it with something weird and sticky or something really slippery. I remember one show we were going running on. It was swing dance. So 3 couples were running on, and we all slid right off onto the other side of the dance floor.
Oh,
It was
no.
outside, and they had put up a beautiful dance floor, but it was like butter. I mean, we just there goes the dancers, and we're like, okay, well, and then we all just took our shoes off right away. We danced the first song in our bare feet because that's the only way we could stick. And then after that, we said, you guys need to do a break. We got to go back to our car and get our other shoes.
Right.
So shoes are very important. You got to keep good care of your knees and your legs and your feet and all that because that's what gets us everywhere, right? So now I know that you've been dancing dancing just from a very young age. Mary Beth, did you start dancing at a young age too?
I can't dance at all.
Okay.
I drive the car.
She should come to our class.
Oh yeah, you should. Will you take it with me?
We'll talk
I
about
think
it.
we should. I think we should. The challenge is on. Come on, Mom.
That's what I've been saying.
We'll do a mom team.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. And at some point, we'll come compete against Tennessee Rhythm.
I have to fill in when someone's out for square dance practice,
Oh,
and the
Just
kids
as another
all
person.
have a blast with laughing at me the whole time.
She doesn't know where to go. She looks like a lost puppy.
They
It's
drag
pretty
me
funny.
around. I'm just a place filler.
Well, it's funny because that actually is why I love, and I wore my Kilgore shirt.
Oh,
That's why I love the Friday Night Kilgore, because and I try to encourage my friends that have never danced before because that's what makes it fun, because we're all just learning and then everybody's going the wrong way and then all of a sudden not the wrong way, but that's what makes it fun.
yes.
So I
Yes,
love when
ma'am.
beginners come out to that barn dance.
It's fun.
But
That's
I would
one of the
love
fun
to
things.
do some of those at the well in the square. So eventually, once we build our clogging, population, then we could do like a once a month thing at the well or something. I think that'd be super fun. The floor is wonderful,
Yes, ma'am.
and it's very, squishy and forgiving, which
Yes.
is awesome.
Yes.
Especially when you're over 40 or over 50. Like if the floor has a give to it, you're like, yes. A lot of times people want us to dance on cement, it shows, and it's like,
Yes.
okay, but ouch.
Yes.
But we have a beautiful floor there. And so Mary Beth, you got her into dancing. Was it just something that she wanted to do on her own, or how did that come about, Elizabeth?
I was at Springfield Guitar and I was talking to Miss Franny Bryson and she was telling me about clogging and I started taking private lessons from her and it just went from there. She had a square dance team at the time. Her and her sister both did, and so I joined that, and that's how it all got started.
Oh, okay. Now, were you taking a musical instrument class over at Springfield Guitar at that time?
Yes, ma'am. I was trying to play fiddle.
Okay.
Miss Franny was a great teacher. I was not a great student.
Oh.
No, ma'am.
No. So, do you still play fiddle?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you play any instrument?
I'm trying to play guitar.
Oh, okay.
Really heavy on that tri part, but I'm trying.
Are you taking lessons at Springfield Guitar for that?
No, ma'am.
Or- okay. And lessons anywhere, or just
No, ma'am. Not right now.
just doing yourself? Well, you're busy enough with all your clogging, appearances, because everybody clearly wants you. I mean, even Daytona. I mean, come on, goodness.
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
thank goodness you have a wonderful manager here.
I know it. She's a pretty good driver, too.
Oh yeah, and a flyer maker and a lot of things. Huh? That's great. No, and I love it. I was talking to, and you guys are homeschool family, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and I was talking. I don't know if you know Medders. Is that how you say their name? Julie Medder? Well, anyway,
don't.
it's a homeschool family in this area, and they've got I think 8 children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was talking with them yesterday, and we were talking about kids after graduating to go into trades and skills.
Absolutely.
I'm so for that. Like I am like college is highly overrated, especially right now. Like
Unless you want to do something that you absolutely need it for, it's useless.
amen, sister. I have seen more people lately come out of college anyway, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because I could go on forever. But I'm really glad that you guys are like, hey, we're good at clogging. This is what we're doing. And I love to see that, it's like, go for it.
Yes, ma'am.
And especially when you have that desire, in your heart, don't listen to people that say, well, you need to get a degree to fall back on. All right, I have 3 degrees. I have 2 master's degrees. All right, I finished all my coursework for a PhD, and then a dance job fell in my lap where I could, eventually I taught 10,000 adults how to swing dance and then performed for 20 years, like at Disneyland and
That's
all these
awesome.
places. And that's what I always wanted to do. But I listened to a lot of people that said you need degrees to fall back on, so I collected some. And I don't regret that because I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have every single thing that happened in my life. But I just say when people, if you have a desire, to do something and a passion, go for it.
Yes, ma'am. God gave me this talent. I need to put it to use. Yes, ma'am.
Amen. I love that. I love that. That is so awesome. So no one needs experience.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Just me.
All right. All right. That's right. I love that. The only one that needs experience is that teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that is perfect. And so 12 and up.
Mhm.
But if they're like a real mature 11-year-old, I don't think we're going to throw them out.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So if you're listening, you're like, oh, but my daughter's 11 or my son's 11. That's okay. And we do need men cloggers too, especially. And I mean, I know
Absolutely.
because some of the Tennessee Rhythm, I know some of those girls have to do the lead part.
Yes.
Because there are not enough leads.
Sometimes girls have to dance the boy spots, but we still try to make them feel like girls.
See that? So if you have a son or you're listening, it'd be very good for you to learn this. And look at how beautiful Elizabeth is, okay? You get to hang
thank
out
you.
with
Get to
beautiful
Dance
ladies.
with all the pretty girls.
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, come on. Does it get any better when you're that age?
Exactly.
Goodness. So we want to see boys and girls out at this thing, ladies and gentlemen. And Mary Beth and I will be there.
Yes,
And-
ma'am.
All right. So there's 5 Mondays in August. So this will be all 5 Mondays, 6 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So now Crossroads closes at 6. So it's good if you can arrive earlier, like 5:45. That'd be great because you can get in before the door's locked. However, if you are a little bit late, you're just going to have to call the number on the door and we'll let you in. Okay, so it's 6 to 7 p.m. all Mondays in August. Clogging 101 for absolute beginners. Now, I know Laverne's like, can you do it in the winter? Well, we might be on level 2 in the winter, Laverne.
Yes, ma'am. We'll give her a little slack.
Oh, we will.
We want her there. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. She's sticking up for you. All right. I guess you're right, since I guess she is milking a knee injury, so I'll give her some slack.
Yes, ma'am.
But that's the thing, guys. I know a lot of people say, well, I have bad knees, or I have this, or I have that. You know what? At one point, I thought I had bad knees too. Like I did have a meniscus surgery on one knee, and then I don't know, like 3 years ago, my other knee, my good knee, was starting to act like I wanted to have a meniscus surgery too. And I'm like, no. And you know what? I didn't have to do anything and it's all better. I was just working on strengthening these
Yes, ma'am.
other muscles.
Well, I've been going to physical therapy for about 2 months because my knees I dance too much. And yes, ma'am, they're wearing out on me. So I'm trying to fix them because I'm too young for all that.
Right. But it is true that there are things that you can do, and
Yes,
our
ma'am.
bodies are created to heal themselves.
Absolutely.
You sometimes just have to give them the correct amount of rest or the correct amount of muscle, creation around those other muscles. And so, yeah, my knee now has zero pain. And it's just because I knew what to do and what muscles. And speaking of that, guys, this is a great segue to let you know that Stephen, my husband, is doing a wonderful stretching class, helping people with their agility, their balance, making their bodies efficient, making it all work as one unit. So you can take his classes on Thursday mornings in the month of July from 9:30 to 10. So 9:30 to 10 is when you can get Stephen's stretching class. So I highly recommend that because, you don't want to be falling.
Oh.
How many times do we see people, see someone fall and then their health just keeps going down from there?
Yes, ma'am.
So, and I know all dancing is really good for, helping our balance.
Yes, ma'am. You have to stay active.
Exactly. So, we were not created to sit in a recliner all the time or sit at a desk. So you need to get out. You need to get some of this stuff in your, regular schedule, because this is the best anti-aging that you can do. Your muscles want to do that. And one thing I found out recently, I didn't know this, that, you could be taking all like the greatest supplements or whatever, but if you're not stretching your muscles, that stuff can't get in. I didn't know that. Yeah. I've been wasting a lot of money on good vitamins and then just sitting going, all right, do something. So this is a great way to do something, guys. Get those muscles moving, and so that we all can be happy and healthy. That's what we do at the Well in the Square. All the classes are aimed at making you happy and healthy, and I just dare you to leave there without getting one of those. So Elizabeth Clark and Mary Beth Clark are here because they want you guys to join in on all this fun, become their friends, become healthy and happy. What am I missing?
Yes, ma'am. We were also talking about the ages for the classes, and it is 12 and up, but I also offer, at my home, I offer private lessons for all ages.
All ages. Okay.
So if somebody gets left out of our class, I'd be happy to have them too.
Oh, very
So
good, very
there's
good.
an option for everybody.
All right. And then what about if there's some people that are scared to take the group class, but they're like, well, maybe I could get in a private or two before the group class.
Yes, ma'am. That's also fun.
See, that's a good way because then you can go to the group class, act like you've never seen it before. And, like, oh, yeah, I picked this up. No problem.
Yes, ma'am.
I know people that do that because I've taught group classes for a long time. And they're like, all right, don't tell anyone, but I want to get in for some privates before the group class. I'm like, okay, that's totally
Whatever
fine.
gets you in there.
That's right. Just get her done. Okay, so what's the best way to reach out to y'all?
My phone number is fine. And it's 629-932-9561. Or you could reach out to my mom at 615-604-1253.
Okay.
And I don't know yours by heart. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. My number is 714-925-2689. So lots of ways. The easiest way, you can register for the group class with Venmo. I can text you that code, or you can see the code over at Crossroads. They're taking cash and check and Venmo at the Crossroads Christian Bookstore. And there's a lot of flyers over there, too, about the other classes that we take as well, that we offer. So lots of stuff happening at Well in the Square. Again, you go into Crossroads. You all know where Crossroads is. It's kitty corner to the beautiful historic courthouse, which I love to hear the chiming of the clock. It's just so awesome. And so, if you're standing at Crossroads and you kind of look to the right, you'll see the courthouse. That is where it's located. You go inside Crossroads, go down to the stairs where they used to have clothes, right?
Yes.
And then back in the day where they used to have, I guess, kids' shoes, Buster Brown shoes, and the golden goose or
Yes.
something. They gave a golden
Yes.
egg. Were you here then?
I was here then.
Yeah. I would love to get one of those geese to put at the top of the stairs.
Yes. I remember that when I was a little girl. So.
Oh, I would love to get that goose back. So that's where you go in this beautiful ballroom down there. There's also a stage that my father-in-law built.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. We
It's
haven't
beautiful.
seen that yet.
Yes. And around the whole border of it, he did this really cute, it's like it alternates between a flag and a cross
That's cute.
all the way around the whole three borders that you can visit. Yeah. And he said, well, we're Christians and we're patriotic.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
like, oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Love it.
So we're looking to do some shows there, especially a Christmas show. There's a lack of Christmas shows in Robertson County. Okay, Fiddledy Farms is not doing their Christmas show again. So we've got to pick up the slack.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I love doing live shows. I have a ton of costumes. Okay. So if you're all listening out there and you sing or dance or act or just want to be a part of spreading love and joy in the city of Springfield and Robertson County, please get a hold of us because we just had Mark Thomas do a songwriters workshop. He's very well connected. We're bringing in a lot of cool people who want to do more shows. So I'm sure you guys would love to be in shows because Tennessee Rhythm goes out a lot. Now, do you still book them or somebody else? Does Cheryl book them or?
Usually, either one of us.
Okay.
Usually she sends them to me.
Okay.
And we'll.
Are you guys performing at Thresherman's this weekend?
No, ma'am.
No, okay.
We're not.
But if you guys want them to come out and perform at any of your events, please get a hold of them because they are so wonderful. I love watching them. I just get so happy. And that is my favorite part of Kilgore. The barn dance in general, but also seeing you guys perform.
Yes, ma'am. That's
it's-
what it's all about.
And it's impossible to be sad.
No, the joy on their faces, the joy on all of the dancers' faces, just you can't help but smile.
Very cool. All right. I think we covered it all, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ladies. Next time I see you, it'll be the first Monday of August.
August 3rd.
August
Yes,
3rd. Thank you.
August 3rd.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in. God
Thank
bless.
you.
Make it a great day. We're going to have Brother T coming in, and he's going to be taking over for me. He's going to be doing some calendar stuff because he's got really cool stuff happening. And I'm going to need that manila envelope to come in so that I can talk about some of the things. Linda. So she's on a delay. Anyways, this is Lee Marie on the Go Show. And we, of course, talk about a lot of calendar items. There's nothing bigger than what's coming out as far as this Saturday. And so Brother T is going to tell you about that. But I need to get this folder from her because I have all of all of my contact information for the ads, unless you might have them too. I'm going to do one ad before I leave, and then I'm going to turn it over to Brother T. As you guys know, Coldstream Christian Camp is right in the middle of their fabulous kid camps. Go on their Facebook page and check out those photos because The kids are having a blast. Okay, you want to make sure you get your dates in soon to Coldstream for next year. Let me give you their phone number, 615-696-2208. Again, that's 615-696-2208. Or you can visit their website, coldstreamchristiancamp.org. And you can email them at info@coldstreamchristiancamp.org. Give them a call. Make sure you tell them Lee Marie sent you. I'm going to leave the other 3 ads for Brother T. And thank you, Brother T, for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I am going to now turn things over so you can come on over here and take this chair. Did you want Linda to come in here? Or? Okay. All right. So this is Brother T. Take it away, Brother T. All right.
Okay, thank you, Lee Marie. Good to be with you all this morning. We do appreciate you listening to 1100 WSGI here in Springfield. Springfield's God's Informer. Trying to get this mic turned right. I can reach it. Okay, we'll make it work. All right. Lee Marie and Brother T, we made a rhyme there. You know, poet and didn't know it. Oh, my. Okay. Well, there is a lot going on in our community we want to make sure you know about, including the Pray for Tennessee campaign, our local solemn assembly coming up on Saturday. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. I've got a list here of everyone who we know for sure is planning to be there to participate. We've got some local pastors and local representatives that'll be there, and different churches represented. And it is a non-denominational Christian event. This is not about promoting one church. This is not about that at all. It's about all of us coming together under the cross. We're coming together as Christians. We can be unified on the things we agree on. And it'll be a great time. This will be the 3rd time we've done this. The legislature first did it. They had a resolution. They did it one time in 2024, and it was so successful that in 2025, the governor signed it into law that from now on, every July is a season of prayer and fasting in the state of Tennessee. And all 95 counties around the state have their own observance, their own event to pray at various times throughout the month. So ours is going to be Saturday on the steps of the Robertson County Courthouse. We'll start at noon, and we plan to go no more than an hour. That's our plan. And let me tell you who's going to be there. While I'm talking about it, may as well go ahead and tell you the rest of it, right? Our state representative, Doc Kumar, who we all know and love, is planning to be there to share a couple of words. Springfield Mayor Buzzy Poole, Cindy Lynn will be there. Our district attorney, Robert Nash, will be there. Judges Kimberly Lund and Judge Melanie Stark will be there. We hope that Mayor Billy Vocal will get to be there if he's feeling up to it. He's not been feeling well recently, so pray for him. We hope that he'll be able to be there with us. And Tennessee Senator Kerry Roberts may come by. I don't know if he'll get to be there the whole time or not. And then I'll be there, of course, and Dr. Arlen Smith will be there. And then Pastor Mauricio Barahona, the new pastor at Red River Assembly, will be praying in both Spanish and English. And Jason Royalty from South Haven will be there to do some music. Deborah Grant will be singing with him. And then we have 10 pastors that are committed to be available to pray with people who might want to pray, have some personal prayer time. They'll have a designated place where they'll be standing, and you can go and pray with them about anything you want to pray about. But again, this is not about political speeches. It's not campaign speeches. There's none of that. We're just praying and seeking God. Prayers of repentance, time of petitioning God to bless our county, our city, our communities, our state, and our nation. So come be with us Saturday, July 18th at noon and on the steps of the Robertson County Courthouse. All right. Let me tell you a few words here about our sponsors. Ridgetop Mower of Springfield is closed this week because they're out doing some disaster relief with Samaritan's Purse, but they'll be open next Monday. And mowing season, as you know, is here. Been here for a couple of months already. And if your mower needs any attention at all, Ridgetop Mower can take care of it. They're expert in all your mowing needs. They have parts and service. They offer pickup and delivery, and they'll even pick up some unwanted equipment that you may have that you want to get rid of. So go by and see them, Ridgetop Mower. They're located at 1100 Matthews Street in Springfield, and they're open Friday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday 8 a.m. to noon. And again, they're closed this weekend, but they'll be open Monday. So go by and see Gary and all the fine folks there at Ridgetop Mower, and they'll take great care of you. Their phone number, if you want to write that down, is 615-855-0044, 615-855-0044. And I believe this is still good. You can save 10% on parts and labor when you tell them that Lee Marie sent you from the Go Show on WSGI. Another sponsor that makes it possible for us to be on the air here, and we want to mention them, is the Southside Drug Company. They are there to take care of your full-service pharmacy needs. They also have many locally sourced unique gifts. Local makers and bakers have their goods there in Southside, and you never know exactly what they might have, so go by and check it out. They have delicious homemade items, some homemade baked goods, and many one-of-a-kind gift items, some handmade greeting cards, all kind of cool things you can pick up there at Southside Drug Company. So stop in and soak up some of the hometown charm at Southside, located at 1000 South Main Street in Springfield, and their hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday they're open 8 a.m. until noon. For more information, visit their website, Southside Drug Co., that's SouthsideDrugCo.com. And again, be sure and tell them that Lee Marie sent you. All right, let me mention a couple of the events that are going on. And there's always great things to do in our community. It's amazing the things that are going on all the time. This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Shade Tree Farm and Orchard will be having their Blueberry Festival. Well, that sounds good, doesn't it? They'll have fresh blueberries. There'll be vendors there of various kinds. There'll be food, plenty of local goodies, and it's free to attend. So check that out at Shade Tree Farm and Orchard, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. on Saturday. And also going on Saturday, looks like from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., so they kind of overlap. About the time one's wrapping up, the next one begins, is the Corn Fest at Head's Farm. And they'll have live music, family fun. There'll be vendors of various kinds, and corn for days, of course. And they're asking for, it's a $5 per carload admission to that. The Corn Festival at Head's Farm, Saturday, 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. All right. Lee Marie's already mentioned some of the classes that are going on at Well in the Square, and I'm going to go over some of those here in a few minutes. I want to tell you about some gospel singings I've got coming up. I promoted my first gospel concert in 1978 at the Center in Springfield, which was brand new at the time. We had the first show in there, I believe. And I can't say it was a huge success as far as the number of people attending, but it sure was fun. And we had the Ambassadors Quartet. John Briggs was there. Let's see who else. J.D. Sumner and the Stamps were there. We had a good time. So that's my first experience promoting gospel music. And I've done it off and on since then, especially heavily in the last 20 years. But the next one I've got coming to this area is going to be on Friday, August the 7th. The Dixie Echoes Quartet from Pensacola, Florida will be there at Unity Baptist Church. They're located at 2635 Newhall Road. The mailing address is Greenbrier, but it's a lot closer to White House So it's pretty easy to find. Of course, with your GPS, it will be. If you need directions, give us a call and we'll give that to you. But don't miss the Dixie Echoes Quartet. They are a traditional Southern Gospel quartet, and they play live instruments. Randy Shelnut, the owner of the group, his dad was one of the original members, Dale Shelnut, back many years ago. Randy plays keyboards. He's a great guitarist. You'll have fun, and you'll be encouraged, and you'll be blessed by the Dixie Echoes on August the 7th at Unity Free Will Baptist Church. They'll start at 7 o'clock. There's no admission charge. We will receive a love offering for the Dixie Echoes. And let me also mention this. It's not in our immediate area, but some of you have been asking me about this group. So I want to go ahead and mention them as well. The Chuckwagon Gang is going to be performing in Murfreesboro on July the 31st. So make note of that and visit my website, americantopgospel.com, americantopgospel.com, or you can find me on Facebook as American Top Gospel, and you'll see these and others listed there. You can also join my email list, and I'll email you every time we have a concert coming to the area where you know, and you can plan ahead of time what's going on. And then one of the most popular groups in the country, it has been for many years, the Perrys are going to be coming to Ebenezer Baptist Church on October the 4th. That's going to be a Sunday night at 6 o'clock at Ebenezer Baptist Church in Greenbrier. The Perrys will be there, and you don't want to miss them. They are fantastic. Let me see. September the 19th, Southridge, which is another traditional Southern Gospel quartet that travels with a live band, are going to be at Unity Baptist Church there in Greenbrier again. And my trio, the Higher Calling, will be there as well. So two groups that evening. It'll be on Saturday night, September the 19th, and we'll start that one at 5:30. Since it's going to be getting dark a little earlier then, it's on a Saturday, we'll start a little bit earlier. And then the last one I have on the books this year are the Bible Tones Quartet. We play a lot of their music here on the radio, and of course we play all of these groups, the Chuckwagon Gang, Dixie Echoes, the Perrys, we play all of these groups. But the Bible Tones have a couple of songs that when you hear the song, you would say, oh, that's who they are. But they're a great quartet. They're going to be at Unity on November the 7th, which is another Saturday night singing, and we'll start that one at 5:30 as well. And again, follow us at americantopgospel.com or look us up online on Facebook under American Top Gospel. All righty. Let me look at this schedule here of some classes that are coming out, been going on here at Well in the Square. And I'll tell you what, Lee Marie has done a great job organizing all this and getting all this together. She started out having one or two things, kind of a week here and there, but she's got just a schedule now that's just loaded with all kind of great things. Much of it is free. Some of them have a small fee involved, but very worth your time and good for you too. There's what they call a walk and talk with Rhonda, and that's in the mornings on Thursdays this month. We got a couple of those left. The 16th will be one tomorrow morning at 8:30. It's a half an hour, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. And then again on the 23rd and the 30th of this month. It says, start your day with a welcoming half hour of connection and encouragement. And do that with Rhonda at Well in the Square. There's also fun and fitness with Cindy Norton, step aerobics and resistance band training to build strength, stamina, and cardio power for every fitness level. And it's $7 per class. Very reasonable, small fee. And, had to clear my throat there. That's on Fridays from 6:15 until 7 p.m. There will be no class on August the 7th. Hey, you can come out and hear the Dixie Echoes that night. There's no class. But that's on Fridays, 6:15 until 7 o'clock. Fun and fitness with Cindy Norton. let's see. There's also fun fit line dancing on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning from 11 a.m. to 11:30. Then on Thursdays in the evening from 6 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. And that's all levels are welcome. $10 per class, or you can buy a 12-class punch card for only $99. And on all of these, you can do cash, check, or Venmo. And then there's a support group, a free support group that's available, and they call it When the Parent and Adult-Child Relationship Hurts. This is something so needed and so important. It's a new support group that's for the parents, mainly who are experiencing emotional distance or disconnection, or maybe a difficult relationship with their child. And that happens a lot, especially as children get older, become adults. Sometimes there's differences of opinion or different ideas about things, and you grow apart. And it's very sad when that happens. So this support group can help you. The meetings are held in person, and they also have it online available. And if you want to register for that, you can send a text to 615-266-3024, 615-266-3024, or you can email Rhonda at mindrenewal.com, mind-renewal.com. There's a new Heart to Heart Marriage series that starts on Saturday, July the 25th, and will go through the month of August. And that is going to be led by, let me just read this to you. Heart to Heart Marriage Series. Strengthen your relationship through 5 weeks of practical tools and meaningful conversations designed to improve communication, deepen understanding, and build connection. Couples will learn strategies for active listening, healthy conflict resolution, expressing needs effectively, and growing together as a team. That's $125 per couple, $99 early bird if you pay this week by July the 18th. And again, that's cash, check, or Venmo. There's a free successful homeschool tips meeting is going to take place on Saturday, July 25th at 10 in the morning. And there's another entire page full of stuff. And we'll see if Miss Linda has attended any of these. She can probably shed some light on these, some things I don't know about. But we're going to invite her in here to come in here with me. Miss Linda's our producer and monitors what we're doing. We're going to see if we can get her to come in. She may know some things about these classes that I'm not familiar with. I don't know which mic is which, but I'll turn them all up and we'll figure out which one's which. But hi, Linda.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us this morning.
It's good to be with you today. I'm trying to talk loud this morning.
Okay.
So I can be heard. I like to do that low FM voice, but you can't do that on AM radio. You got to talk. You got to speak up. I think you are maybe more familiar with some of these classes.
Well, I know that the class with Cindy Norton, I have taken the band stretching.
Uh-huh.
And it's awesome. It's surprising how great you feel once you're through with it, By the end of the class, at first you're going, oh, wow. But by the end of the class, you feel refreshed and it's low stress for people that don't want that stressful exercise, It's low stress. And then, Stephen teaches the stretching class, which I've done too.
I've done some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
Really helps.
Really beneficial, really is.
Right.
Let me get this adjusted here.
I think there was a class, and I'm going to speak about that because that one's close to my heart. I'm a crafter, and I believe Carla is holding a craft class sometime in August about painting the homemade greeting cards, watercolor.
Let's see. Yeah, there it is. I think it's on that first column there.
Yeah, watercolor card making. And that Carla is awesome, and she helps you one-on-one, and it is such a fun class because everybody has different ideas, and different strengths, and
Right.
And something you might think is you're doing is terrible, Carla can show you how to fix it and make it something awesome.
It is
So
nice,
that's a
yeah.
really fun class if anybody's
That's cool.
interested in taking that. I know I am, so
Well, now the homemade cards are gorgeous. Now you make those,
I do.
and you may be too modest to tell people they can buy those at Southside Drug Co. No,
No, not any longer.
not any longer. Okay, used to have some in there.
Right.
Okay.
But you can, if you're interested in any homemade cards, you can always contact Lee Marie. She knows
Okay.
she knows how to find me.
Yeah, she does. I know that's for sure. Okay, but they are beautiful. They are.
And I did attend the songwriters workshop, which I am not a songwriter and I am definitely not musically inclined. My whole family is, and I can barely play the radio.
Okay.
So, but it was very, very interesting to know how it works. And I think that, excuse me, I think that they're planning on doing another class
Okay.
with him. Mr. Thomas was absolutely amazing.
He's quite the talent.
He is so talented.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Right.
really
He needs it. He shares that talent, you know. He had us write the first 4 things you do in the morning when you first got up. He said, write down the first 4 things that you did when you first got up. And then, of course, you know, get out of bed, drink coffee, you know, that sort of thing.
Right.
And he showed us how to make a song out of that and how to make it interesting. You know, you need a catch and, you know, things that you never think about. So Lee Marie has done an awesome job, I think you already said, with her scheduling of all of these different events.
She really has. What a great resource
Right.
for our community.
And if anybody has any ideas of any other classes that they'd like to have held, call or text Lee Marie. She's very interested in what the community wants and
Yes,
what
absolutely.
they need.
Absolutely. And you can find her on Facebook as well. Just look
Right.
for Lee Marie, and you'll see her her profile picture is a little circle that says
Put God first.
put God first in all things or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
You can find her there. She's always on the go. It's amazing what she can get done.
She's like the Energizer Bunny.
She is still going. Remember that old Timex watch commercial?
It's still, and it's
Takes a
still
lick and it keeps on ticking.
ticking. You're showing our age.
Yes. Hey, we're still here to tell about it.
That's right.
That's more than some can say.
That's right.
Let me go ahead and talk about the UPS store. I don't believe I've talked about them yet this morning.
You have not.
And we are blessed to have a great UPS store here in our community. They're located at 513 Memorial Boulevard, right there close to the H.G. Hill store. Look for the blue awning on the front of the building. But they are the one-stop shop for all your printing needs. They can do great big things and very small things. They can do business cards all the way up to huge banners and blueprints, things of that nature. They offer packing and shipping materials. They have some office products available there for sale. And they can design a business card for you, or they have some templates that you can look at. And I know because I got some from them recently, and they did a great job. I mentioned blueprints. That's a very specialized thing that they offer, printing of those for you. And they offer document shredding, documents you want to get rid of. If you want to do it securely, you can just put them in a box and go down there, and they'll do it by the pound. And sometimes they run specials on that where there's a discount on those. And then they have mailboxes there. If you want to have your mail and your packages delivered there, you can do that. And then something that people don't think about until you need it is a notary service.
Right.
How many times you needed to get something notarized, you're like, okay, where can I go? And you're looking for a bank, or you're asking people at church, hey, do you know a notary? The UPS store can do it for you right there at 513 Memorial Boulevard. And their hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6:30. Saturdays from 9 to 3. And they're even open for a few hours on Sunday from 10 to 3. And you can call them at 615-384-0093. Again, that's 615-384-0093. Or just stop in and be sure to tell them Lee Marie sent you.
And you know
Way
it's
to
the
go,
best,
show.
and you know that's the best place to get a hug from Deborah Grant.
Yes, that's right.
She's known for that.
Yeah, Miss Deborah's in there, and they'll take great care of you. And I don't know what I got. I want to find out what that scent is that the air freshener, whatever it is they have in there. You walk in it's the best smelling store.
It's
I don't know what it is, but I mean, it would make a nice cologne. It really would. It really would. But go by and see Mr. Tom and all the team, Deborah and all the folks there at the UPS store. And Deborah's going to be part of our gathering on Saturday. She's going to be singing along with Jason Royalty from South Haven, leading the music. And so come out and do that. I think I've already mentioned that, but just in case. Let me see if I've got everything on the list here. We got Southside, we got UPS,
you've done them
Rich
all.
Top Moore. Did I get them all? Okay, great. She'd already done Coldstream, so we got them. Okay, great. What else, Miss Linda? You think anything else we need to talk about this morning? I kind of
No,
rushed through some of this, but
just,
I wanted to get it all in there.
Just want to encourage everybody to come out Saturday for Pray Tennessee.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, our goal this year is, you know, we did all around the courthouse. The goal this year is to make 2 circles for Billy Vogel.
Yes.
That's something he wanted to see. So, so let's do that for Mayor Vogel, and let's try to make 2 rings around that courthouse.
There you go. And Lee Marie calculated that's going to take, what, about 500 people?
Yes,
Which should be nothing on a Saturday.
That's right.
In July. So, yeah, come on out and be with us. Bring your kids. What a great thing to bring your kids, your grandkids. Invite some folks from church. Maybe your church wants to get a van and bring some people, offer rides to people to come. It's a very encouraging time.
it is.
It really is, and
it's
much needed.
and not only is it encouraging, you get to see your friends in the community, people that you don't often see, and
That's right, yeah.
and make new friends.
Yes,
That's what you're
absolutely.
supposed to do.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So this year, Mr. Bliss, I can't think of his first name, Dawn's husband, I believe, is going to set up his sound system. In the past, we've had one that the county provides, which is good, but he's offered to put in a more of a professional, bigger sound system.
Nice,
Where we'll have speakers all the way around the courthouse.
right?
So if you're on the back side of it, you'll be able to hear what's going on. But we'll all stay together in the front most of the time. But when we get ready, probably the last thing we'll do is we'll make a circle around the courthouse. And let's do it twice for Mayor Billy Vogel. He served the county very well, and we want to do that for him if we can. So come out and be with us. And we'll start at noon sharp as our goal, and we plan to be done. I wanted to do 45 minutes, but it's probably going to be an hour by the time we go. But it's a short time, and come and be with us. And if you want to read more about that campaign, you can look up on the website for the state is pray, and then the number 4, TN, pray for TN, and I believe it's .gov, I think. That's the, you'll see all the information there about it. Look that up, or give us a call here at the station. We'll be happy to talk to you about that as well. I believe we're about done, about out of time. It seems like there's something, I always think, what am I forgetting? And I'll remember on the way home.
There's always next week.
There's always next week. That's right. That's right. Okay. Well, would you like to pray? Would you pray?
Certainly.
I want to ask Miss Linda to dismiss us in prayer today.
Lord, thank you for being with us today and taking this show where you wanted it to go. Thank you for the many blessings that you've given all of us. And please look after those less fortunate and that need your help, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Please be with all of your people, all of your children, and help us follow in your footsteps.
Yes, Lord.
In your gracious name we pray, dearest Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Linda. And thank you for listening to The Go Show here on 1100 WSGI. And stay tuned throughout the rest of the day for some great gospel programming, good gospel music coming up, as well as some gospel preaching and some different programs that I know you will enjoy. So thank you for being with us today, and we'll see you next time. For Brother T and all the gang here, God bless you. here's John Briggs with America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies